Hey YouTube, it's me, it's your iPhone Captain. Today we're going to be looking at a application called The Fun Way to Learn Algebra. It's hands-on equations for the iPad. This is level 1 and you can try it out free. However, there are other versions available for paid. And what it does, it's an awesome way to teach kids how to learn algebra, and it does it in a hands-on type way. And let me show you a little bit about what it does. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'm not sure if I have the volume up or not on this, so I apologize if I don't. I will turn it up. And we'll start with lesson 1. And as you can see, I don't, of course.
So, well, if this side has a weight of 5, this pawn must have a weight.
Alright, let's start this up.
In this example, we have a balanced scale. We need to find the value of the pawn if both sides balance. Well, if this side has a weight of 5, this pawn must have a weight of 5 also. Let's go on to the next example. This side has a weight of 8. I now have 2 pawns of equal value. That means that each one of those must have a weight of 4.
So you can see how they do a little bit of a hands-on type thing.
A 6-pound weight and a 4-pound weight.
Okay, so let's go ahead to lesson 2.
Let's now look at lesson number 2. In this example, we are given the abstract equation. The first thing we need to do is to set it up physically. So let's place 2 x's on the scale because it says 2 x's.
And the pawns are represented as x's.
Means to place on. Since it says to put on an x, let's put on another x. On the right side it says x plus 8, so here we have an x and an 8. This is what we call the physical representation for this equation. At this point we are ready to try different values for the pawn until we find a value that makes both sides balance. Let's try x equals to 4 and see what happens. If x is 4, I have 4, 8, 12. And on this side I have 4 and 8, which is also 12.
And you see how it works.
So the number
and you get the little sound that tells you great job and all that. And we'll do one more, lesson 3, just to let you get an idea of how it looks.
At lesson number 3. Let's set it up as we did in lesson number 2. Since it says 4 x's, we're going to place 4 blue pawns onto the balance scale. Then it says to add a 2, so we'll place a cube with the number 2. On the right side it says 3 x's, so we will place 3 blue pawns. And then it says plus 9, we will place a cube with the number 9. Now this equal sign means that both sides have the same value. So we now will be learning a new concept, and that concept is this. If we take away this 1 pawn from each side, the system will remain balanced because I have removed the same weight from each side. I hope you agree with that. And now we could do that again. I can remove another pawn from each side and it maintains balance. Now if you want, you can also remove them by going upward, way up, and releasing them. I will do. Now notice that I have a 9 value here, a pawn, a cube with a weight of 2, and a pawn here. This means that the pawn must be worth 7. So let me select 7, click done. Now to do the check, I have to reset the original problem. So I need my 4 x's plus 2, I need 3 x's plus 9, and if each x is 7, let's see if the answer is correct. I have 7, 14, 21, 28, and 2 is 30. So on this side, I'm going to select the number 30. And on this side I have 7, 14, 21. 21 and 9 is 30. So both sides have a value of 30.
So it's an awesome visual way for you to learn algebra. So I recommend it. Check it out. Like I said, you can try it for free in the App Store. Don't forget, if you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button before you leave and keep going.